Hi, you guys. Welcome to my channel. Trust the Gem. God is Quita. You can call me Quita. Either one will do. I answer to both. Please like, share, subscribe, donate, all that good jazz. Please click that notification bell. You already know do. If you want to book a reading with me, everything is in the description box below. Let's get straight into this message. You guys, I was gang stalked from the time I left my house this morning until the time I arrived at my children's school. It was more than it was like at least 10 people gang stalking me, and my kids' school is not even a whole mile away from my house. This is ridiculous at this point because I don't understand why they're gang stalking me. I don't understand this gang stalking energy. From what I'm understanding in the spiritual realm, a lot of stuff has been cleared out. A lot of monitoring spirits. So I guess they have to have, when they don't have monitoring spirits and household spirits to really keep up with your whereabouts, so they gang stalk you. And a lot of things is like, it's like, why are you gangsta? Like, they're trying to detect my every move. That's none of your business, or man, mind your business. I don't understand for so much that's going on in the world. If people who gang stalk other people would actually, if you would actually put that time into being a better person, into actually, donating to charities and giving your time, your resources to charity, your extras. If you would donate, just go about even just minding your business, you will be a better person. Really, you will be a better person. They continuously to gang stalk me for no reason at all. I think it's to intimidate me or to make me feel like I'm crazy or something, but I'm not crazy. And I'm not intimidated because I was just about to say, well, I would do. God said let him handle it, but I think they don't have any monitoring spirits or whatever, and they use Google, the Google voice thing to really hear your conversation, so they really don't really need it, the monitoring spirits, but they have them so that they can hear your thoughts, and like, that's just too much. These particular people have been they're under judgment, and they're not even aware that they're under judgment. I don't even think they care, because they're so demonic. They done so much things, and we're talking about high level people here. High level people that knows about certain things are continuously. I'm sorry, I had a message. Continuously gang stalking me, continuously doing these rituals, and they can see that it don't never really amount to anything, and they keep doing it, and that is insanity. That's why I preach about being whole, because you don't participate in things when you're whole and healthy. It's very hard for you to participate in things that makes no sense, that bring no sustenance, and better yet, it doesn't bring any type of solution. It's always up. When you're mentally ill, not for the people that are trying and they're healing, you're a part of the solution too, because you're healing. I'm talking about for the ones that don't do the work, that sits there and think that insanity is okay, and they know they're insane. It's like they know and they don't care. They still want to rationalize, and they like being in this low vibrational energy. And it's just like, why would you, like, when are you going to get tired of constantly being used by the devil? What's wrong with, how can I put it, what's wrong with being motivated to be a better person? What's wrong with them? I don't understand. I understand it, but I guess because I'm not that person. I like to grow. I like to do. A lot of times it'd be uncomfortable for me. Like, sometimes I fight it too, but that's just the human nature in me. I have to give into the spiritual side of me, which is my higher self, which is the Holy Spirit, which is the Most High God. When I give into those type of energies, it becomes less uncomfortable and more about focusing on, it's not even about focusing on your comfortability. I think people focus on comfortability because of our human nature, but when you're mostly walking in the spirit, you cannot focus. Your comfortability doesn't, it's not even a think about comfortability. It's not even a discussion. It's not even a focus, because you utilize and all your resources, all your things around you, you realize that. But when you utilize all those things, I noticed that when you're in your higher self and your higher purpose, you grow effortlessly, you grow easily, you grow so elegantly. But when you're fighting it, it's because your flesh. It's a that flesh doesn't want to. It's you're something is rooted too far into the flesh, like addiction, food. It could be food addiction, drug addiction, any kind of addiction makes you more rooted into the more materialistic part, which is the more like, I don't want to say demonic, but the lower vibration part of human life. It's okay to have material things. It's okay to have a lot of money, but I'm saying when you're too rooted into these energies, this is what pacifies people, and it pacifies people to be comfortable. It makes them like, okay, I got this, I got that, I'm good, and they stop growing. But you can never stop being a good person. You should always want to strive to be better, and if you're always striving to be better, there is no room for you to be comfortable, because a lot of people, that's wrong with a lot of people. They get comfortable with being demonic. Why? You don't feel no kind of, so no kind of nothing in your brain and your heart that says, "Ooh, I'm just tired of this." You don't. I guess because I get bored like really easily and I don't like to do too many things for too long. And if I do, I like to do a variety of things. Even when I eat, I don't like to eat just one specific thing. I like a variety of things. And I notice that about a lot of intelligent people. A lot of them don't particularly, I don't even want to say intelligent people, high vibrational people likes variety. Let me put it that way. Because you could be intelligent and don't like variety. You could be intelligent and be evil as hell. But high vibrational people, they really like a variety of things. I notice that in foods that they eat, in the way that they manage their households and all of those things. I really, really think that I really observed that. I'm picking up on more information. That's why I'm like going in and out. I really observed that most people who are high vibrational, they tend to not be rooted into one religion or one culture or one aspect of things. Most people like that are still low vibrational. Even when you see high vibrational people talking about different things, they'll tell you about other religions. Yes, they have a base. Like I have a base religion, Christianity. Apostolic is my base religion, but that's not where I came from. It's not it's not like I won't go explore Buddhism, yoga, frequency music. I do a variety of things because we're multi-dimensional creatures. We're not just human. We are a spirit as well. So we're multi-dimensional, meaning we can go in between dimensions and worlds at will if we want to. But you have to be willing to heal and to let go of a lot of fleshly things and a lot of fleshly desires in order to get to those things. Because how can you get to heaven when you are rooted on earth? That's just like me building a house here and just doing everything, materialistically here, and never building nothing in the spiritual world. You have to take time to pray. This is what I'm talking about. Building in the spiritual, have to take time to pray. You have to take time to cleanse. You have to. It's about balance. When you're dealing with someone that's high vibrational, it's about a balance. And however they balance their energy out within this particular world is how they bounce themselves out. Like for one season, I could be going through a whole bunch of, you feel like it's a bunch of mess and a bunch of trials and tribulations, but it's actually God growing me. And then the next season, I might just look comfortable and peaceful, like I'm just like so peaceful. But that's another level of growth. It's not just I'm just comfortable and peace. It's that I put in the work that season. So this season is my season to rest. Then the next season, just like we have 4 seasons here in life, we have 4 seasons. So it's not just a season to, how can I put it? It's a time and a place for everything. That's how the Bible put it. And that's what create that balance. Have you ever noticed when there's more wicked people in the world, a lot of hunger, a lot of homeless people, a lot of sick people, like a lot of pedophiles and stuff like that, psychopaths. When we have a lot of mentally ill people in this world, then we have a lot of hunger, mental illnesses, just diseases and things like that, because you have to feed the insanity. But when you have a lot of healed people, or people that's healing, or even just balanced people that have maintained balance throughout their life, you see a lot more of togetherness, a lot more unity. You see a lot more people that's happy, really joyful from the inside. They're not just expressing happiness, but they can feel the joy from the inside, so that you can see that they're happy, that they're feeling joy on the inside. It's not, you know what I mean, it's less combative, it's less needs for rules and regulations when you are transparent, when you are healed. When people are healed, they don't mind being honest with you. They're not trying to hurt you. But when people are healed and transparent, when people are healed or healing, they're more apt to be less confrontational. They're meaning that it's not like they're not confrontational or they won't address a conflict. Is that they would address it with a solution in mind, instead of being a part of the problem or being inconsistent. Like, I'm gonna do this because I'm a this and that and that. I'm gonna do this because I'm this and that. No, they're gonna do this like, yeah, they see the negative and they probably are upset about the negative the aspects of the situation, but they are rooted and grounded. It's like, okay, if this person can get this particular concept and get where I'm coming from, and then she can get this, and we can all agree on this conventional whole as meaning a clear goal, a clear perspective, then okay. And that's what it's about. It's about coming together even when there's conflict or disagreements. Sometimes it's just like people say, just disagree to disagree. Yeah, let's agree to disagree. Yes, because you have your opinion, I have mine. But that don't mean that I have to view things your way, or that I don't see. I understand a lot of stuff from other people's point of view. But since I had the experiences I had, I'm going to be who I am. And I'm like, I understand your point of view, and I hope you understand mine. And then come up with a solution. Sometimes the solution is just walking away, going your separate ways. And that's okay too. Sometimes the solution is being more together, more grounded, and like, oh, I didn't understand you. Oh, I misunderstood that. Or, oh, you miscommunicated that. Or, I'm sorry. A lot of times that's what conflict resolution looks like. Coming together and admitting you guys' faults, and just not pouncing on each other's flaws or whatever, but actually being transparent, and so that we can move on to different things, because there's so much more things to experience in life. And if you're constantly hiding from problems and conflicts, or hiding from who you are and from your mistakes, then who are you? Like, what? Like, nobody knows you, not even yourself. Like, at that point, you're confusing your own self. So I said that to say this: when it comes to gangstalking, and these people under gangstalking energies and gangstalking spells and stuff like that, so gangstalking rituals, it's because a lot of times they are mentally ill. It's not a lot of magic can affect you if you're whole. If you are whole and complete, if you're not mentally ill, if you're not imbalanced, a lot of situations, a lot of magic that people project on you cannot. That's why they have to keep you sick, so you can be controlled. That's why they have to keep you needing health services. That's why they have to keep you in how can I put it, in a situation that fosters their agenda, and that's to have control over you. And that's the devil people, the antichrist people. Christ people don't dabble and dabble in that. They want to see the best of you. They want to see the best in you. They want you to be the best that you can be. They want you to be the best that you know how to be. Because you know what? When you're at your best, that means you're going to treat me accordingly. And the devil's people, like, this is who I am, this happened to me, I don't care. And they're going to project it on anybody, anything. And then so on and so on. That's why they have so many destructions in that word, just like the Epstein list. That is one of the finest examples that I can give you of mental illness, functioning mental illness within the community of people, because they knew it was wrong. And they have They should have a conscience. They should have morals and respect. But just because they have money don't mean to. Sometimes money is the root of all evil for some people, because some people cannot give all the fact, well, I got all this money, instead of giving back to communities, and not just for a tax write-off, but actually from the heart. Actually giving them back from the heart. They wouldn't have the time or the capacity to sexually assault kids. If all those people on that guest list, and the people that are normally being accused of these different things, if they spent their time actually being humble, that's why it's, no matter how much money you have, you should always be humble. And humble doesn't mean to lower yourself. Humble means to have that beautiful unity with everything, everyone, to understand that, hey, I'm up right now, but that is not a mistake. I can easily go down, and that lets you know everybody on the Epstein list is high profile people. You can easily go down at any time. Easily, you can easily go down at any freaking time. It is your actions, your behavior, the way you treat people. It is not about how much money you have. Only thing that do is feed, clothing, and we do meet that aspect. But once you have all those aspects nailed, it still goes back to your character, to your morals, your things. If those people had morals, if they had true character, if they had true conscience, or even some kind of how can I say it, some kind of just a mustard seed of care for anybody else, this is how you know these people are selfish. They don't care about nobody but themselves. And it's sad because most of the kids are going to be passed down with all these selfish rules and regulations. Then we got to live in the world with these people. This is why it's important for people to raise their kids appropriately. It's important for everybody to be healed. It's important for people to talk about what hurt them, who hurt them. It's important for us to be transparent. Not transparent to the point where you're too vulnerable and you're attacked, but transparent to the point where you can heal and know that you're healing and you matter, and that healing is coming there not for just you, but for future generations, for future youths, for future children, for future, our children is our future. And if we're passing down selfish rules, regulations, and behaviors to other people, then just think about how can I put it? Just think about how beneficial that if everybody was given just 50% to 60% of the emotional stability and support they need. Just 60%. This world would be a better place. Meaning, if nobody was sexually molesting children and we had no pedophiles in this world, that would be a beginning to a bigger and brighter future. Meaning, heaven on earth. There was no pedophiles, no psychopaths, and no narcissists. Those three things are those three personalities are personality traits are definitely, and I don't even think pedophilia is a personality trait. I think that's a sexual preference, and it's a mental illness, because not only is it mental ill, like if you know you're having these thoughts, urges, and feelings, I think you should go get help before you do anything to anyone or any child, before you do anything you regret. Second of all, like I was saying, pedophiles, rapists, psychopath and narcissists, those four personality people who are score heavy, pedophile, it's just a pedophile, but other three personality types, if you score heavy on the spectrum for those are the types of things that's demonic. Those are the types of things that's harmful and hurtful to others. It really is. And if we're here to love people, and not in a demonic way, I mean truly love people from agape love, then you will understand that those things are not okay. If you understand the psychological behind raping somebody, the psychological and trigger, I'm gonna put a trigger one on him, the psychological viewpoint of how your actions affect other people, and you can still do it, then you have a special place in hell. You have a special place in hell. I really do. You have a special place in hell. I really do believe you have a special place in hell. Because why would you do that? Knowing that it can damage this person or whatever. And this person have done nothing to you but exists. is this, you just feel like this person is an object, something to, you're mentally ill. And I think all these commercials advertising these different things advertise symptoms of mental health issues. I feel like instead of advertising all these products and things like that, advertise what this mental illness is, what this trait is. Make a narcissist aware of their behavior, because when they commit it again, I'm pretty sure they'll have a harder time committing it, because it's always in their face. Advertise how to heal narcissism. Advertise how to heal multiple personality disorder. Advertise how to heal. If we spent more ads on mental illnesses and pedophilia instead of products and money and this person got this, and celebrities mansions and stuff like that, it would be a better world. That's the beginning to a better world. It would be a better world. Point blank period. We will be a better world. Better. We will be a better world. So at the end of the day, when we are choosing, I say we as a society, as a world, as a nation, as the human race, when we choose to not help the homeless, help people, and even the people that, when people try to help people who are mentally ill or helping you, if you know you got a mental illness or illnesses, if you know you are alcoholic or anything like that, go get help. Do the best you can to heal yourself, because the only thing you're doing is hurting future generations. And then when you come back and cycle into this life span again, because most of y'all gonna cycle back right into this lifetime. A lot of y'all souls originated right here on earth, and you're gonna be right back in this cycle. So when you come back here again, say, I got options. I don't have to be here. I chose to be here. I can go back to my planet and be okay. And yeah, that's from the ego standpoint, because a lot of y'all don't understand that when people are helping y'all and people are giving to y'all just take, and don't understand how to apply, and be that thing that someone is giving to you. Be that energy. Not copy it, but be it. Copying is like a mask. Being it is embodying it. You're embodying love. You're embodying light. If you're embodying love and universal love, how can you not love yourself? Yeah, it's going to be a process, but the bottom line is, how can you not love yourself? On some standpoint of self-love, you'll begin that journey, and you'll be either at the beginning, middle, or end, or maintaining it. One of the two. One of those. Is one of those. Is one of those. You're going to be one of those, because we understand loving others is a part of self-love. And so I cannot love you if I don't love myself. I can say that I do, but my actions will not equate to me actually loving myself. And what that looks like, a variety of things. We'll talk about that in a whole nother video. That's a variety, of things. That's a variety of things. So, you guys, I'm not going to hold you up so much that I had to get one of those I'm not going to hold you up much longer. I am going to get ready to be into these readings and stuff, because I still have more work to do. So I am just going to get into these readings and stuff and do what I need to do. And I just hope you guys be blessed. I hope you guys be love, light, and most of all, be authentic and love yourself for being just who you are, until you can be better, if that is needed, if you need to be better. And I think we all do. I'm out. Peace.